Well, hello boys and girls, it's lovely to be with you again. Hope things are going okay for you and you're getting through the present time. What? What? No, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not very happy with you. What have you done? It's not so much what you've done, it's what you haven't done. What haven't you done? Okay, Alfie, if you can't remember, 2 days ago, what did I ask you to do? Right, tidy your room. Did you do it? No. You had other things to do. And what did I find you doing? You can't remember. I found you watching television. You were doing research? I don't think so. Anyway, later that day I asked you again. Did you do it? No. What was the reason this time? You had to go shopping, but all the shops are closed. You were thinking about it. Yeah, so your room still hasn't been done. No. How many times have I got to ask you? How many times have I asked you so far? 1, 2, 4 times. I've got to ask you at least 6 times. No, I should be able to just ask you once, and you should do it straight away. You'll do it tomorrow. No, I think you're going to do it today. Oh, Alfie, what am I going to do with you? What do you mean I could help you tidying your room? No, I think you could do it on your own. Don't you think so, boys and girls? Anyway, can we change the subject? Can we have a story? I suppose we can. Let's have a story, boys and girls. And I've got a story about somebody a little bit like Alfie. You're not sure you want to hear this one? Well, we're going to hear it anyway. There was once a man, and he had 2 sons. And one day the man woke up and he thought, oh, I've got so much work to do today. And he went to the first of his sons and he said, oh, I'm glad I found you. I've got a load of work to do today down in the vineyard. What's a vineyard? You know what a vineyard is? A vineyard is where you grow grapes. And this man was growing grapes. That was his job. And when the grapes were ripe, he'd pick them and he'd squash them and get grape juice out of it. And he had loads of work to do. He had to trim all the vines and he had to dig around the roots. There was so much work to do. And he looked at his first son. He said, can you give me a hand today? I've got so much to do. And the son said, oh, sorry, Dad, you've picked a bad day. I've got to see my friends and I've got things planned. So, oh, sorry, perhaps I'll help you tomorrow, but I can't do it today. And off he went. And Dad felt quite sad because he really loved his sons and he was really hoping that one of them would help him. Anyway, the boy went off and he got his coat and he was just going off to meet his friends when he thought, Dad has always been there for me. He's always helped me, looked after me and done things for me. I don't really have to see my friends today. Be a bit ungrateful if I just left Dad to do all the work. And he turned round and he went back to the shed and he got a shovel and off he went down to the vineyard and started working there. Meanwhile, his dad had gone to find the other son, and he found his other son and he said, oh, I'm glad I caught you. I've got a load of work to do today. Can you help me down in the vineyard? And the boy said, sure, Dad, I'm glad to help. And the dad smiled and he said, let me just go and get my coat and my tools and I'll be right down. Well, off the boy went. He went to the shed and got some tools and he walked out of the shed and he looked up in the sky and he thought, oh, it's a bit hot to work down in the vineyard. Feel a bit tired. Think I'll go and have a rest, and then I'll go down after when the sun's gone down a bit and it's a bit cooler. So he went down and he found a nice comfy chair and he lay down and he went fast asleep. And he slept all through the day. And he didn't actually get to the vineyard. Now, Alfie, there were two brothers. One of them said, "No, I can't help you." But he did. And the other one said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And he didn't. Which one do you think pleased the Father more? The one who did something. That's right. You see, boys and girls, sometimes we're told to do something, sometimes we're asked to do something, and sometimes we have the best intentions and we say, yeah, I'll do it, but we find some reason not to. It's not just saying you'll do something, it's actually doing it. And you know, when you do that, it doesn't just please the person who's asked you to do it, but it pleases God, because he loves to see us being thoughtful, being kind, being helpful. Only one of those sons really was very helpful, even though he said no at the start. You're glad about one thing, what's that? It had a happy ending. Well, it had half a happy ending, because Dad got some of his help. But just think, Alfie, if they'd both gone and done it, it would have been done twice as fast, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Where are you going? You're going to tidy your room. Okay, right, okay. Well, Alfie's going to tidy his room. I wonder if he'll do it. I'll let you know next week. In the meantime, there's always things to do. Don't forget, don't just say you'll do things. Actually do them. Be nice talking to you. See you again next week. Bye for now.